stuff that we missed. The scapula muscles, right? Infraspinatus and the supraspinatus. This is the latissimus dorsi muscle. You lift it up, open it up. Oh, there you go, the serratus ventralis. It's a nice fan. And then underneath that is the intercostals. Serratus ventralis and then intercostals. And then you have the scapula. Can't see all that well, but if you come around,
I'm gonna come around.
You see that white area?
Yeah, it's the
That's
scapula.
bone. That's the spine. Yep, the spine of the scapula. It runs all the way up. So this is the acromia trapezius underneath. It runs all the way up. Everything above that, this muscle above, and it goes up there. The supraspinatus. Below, the infraspinatus. It runs below the scapula. The muscle running underneath the lower portion, the inferior end of the scapula, is the teres major right here. Teres major muscle.
Okay.
And then to find the teres minor, it's a little deep. You have to cut open, so you have the arm here, the acromia trapezius and the spine, the acromia deltoid and the spinodeltoid. You cut them open, and then you can see the continuation. So infraspinatus, right? It's continuing on into here.
That's
So
also
this was
the
cut off. Yeah,
infraspinatus.
this is the infraspinatus. You look for this white kind of like, it's bony. It's good in your diagram too. It's like a white landmark. It's like a triangular. Upside down. And right next to it, the small muscle, that's the teres minor. Teres minor. The bicep muscles. You open up the clavicle brachialis, this muscle right here, clavicle brachialis. You open that up. You have. Okay, the bicep brachii right here. It's more medial. It's this large muscle. Once you open this, the large muscle that's medial towards the center is the bicep brachii. Right next to it is the brachialis. It's like right here. See that?
So that's more lateral.
More lateral. And the most lateral is the brachioradialis, which is really thin. So you have to make sure that he's not pointing to the brachioradialis, but he's actually pointing to the brachialis because they're right next to each other. And the brachioradialis runs into the forearm. You see that? It's cut. Like, we had a really good one, but then it fell apart. Right here, it's connected.
Like, point to a specific what is there going to be?
It'll be a pin. Or he'll have like a pin through it, or he'll have a pin in it, and then in the question he'll say, identify what's pin.
Okay.
Yep. So then this is connected to brachioradialis. And then we have the glutes. The glute muscles. Gluteus maximus. Gluteus medius. The gluteus medius also runs underneath the maximus. So the gluteus maximus, and then this is the part of the gluteus medius.
Okay. Could you show the internal oblique again? Because you didn't. The other one didn't have it.
So then you have the external oblique, the striations running in towards the groin. You open this up. The internal oblique. You can see the striations. It's a little bit tougher. It's a little tough. But the striations go the opposite way. Oh yeah, you can see it right here. See that little portion right here? This little portion? That's part of the internal oblique without the covering over it. And they're going like that. External going this way. Internal going that way. And underneath the internal, see that really dark part?
Yeah.
That is the transversus. It's really hard to isolate it because it's really thin, but it's this really dark portion.
And the rectus abdominis.
It's right underneath here. It's underneath this white film. And you'll see it, it's going to be very obvious because it's going to be straight up and down striations. That's the only one that goes straight. These all go like sideways. The one that goes straight up and down will be the rectus abdominis. And it's underneath this white film of the belly.
Would you point to that on this cat? Or?
No, he'll have it like cut open. I think we just didn't do it. Yeah. But
Did you isolate the intercostals here?
Yep.
The internal ones too?
So external. So the external oblique runs here. The intercostal is over here. The external intercostals. If you get closer, you can see the striations. They go up and down like that. So they kind of run at the same angle almost at the external obliques, kind of like down. And the internal oblique, if you lift up this, you have the internal oblique.
You mean
the internal intercostals, right? And they go up that way, if you want to get closer. You see that they go up and down like that?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.